class, welcome to our discussion for today. But before that, let us have our prayer. Everybody please stand up. Yes, Miss Ella, kindly please lead the prayer. Amen. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Ella. Best morning, class. Today, I'm going to introduce to you my partner, Teacher Tin.
Hello class, best morning! Yes, best morning everyone! How are you today? Wow, good to hear that! Class, keep wearing your smile and keep your day wonderful! But before we forgot, who is the secretary here? Yes, Miss Secretary, kindly please list down the students who are not around today and pass it to me after the class, okay? Yes, thank you. Now, I will give the floor to Teacher Nove.
Okay, class, before we proceed to our proper discussion, let us first read our house rules. And I want everybody to please read. Okay, thank you so much for reading, class. And I hope that you will observe and follow our house rules until the end of our discussion. Is that okay with you, class? Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you Teacher Nove for introducing the house rules. Now class, before we proceed to our topic for today, let us first review our topic last Friday. I have here flashcards containing your names and I will randomly pick a card. When I call your name, you will be the one to answer the question. Is my instruction clear? Yes, very good. Are you ready? Okay, that's good. Now, let's start. First question. What was our topic last Friday? Let me call on Miss Chanel. Miss Chanel, please stand. Okay. Yes, very good. Kindly sit down. Next question. What is poetic form? Let me call on Miss Daniela. Please stand. What is your answer? Yes, very well said. You have the point, Miss Daniela. Now, who can give me an example of poetic forms? Miss Lovely. Who is Miss Lovely? Yes, Miss, can we stand? Give me an example of poetic form, at least one lang. Yes, thank you. Your answer is correct. Another example coming from Miss Sophia. Yes, Miss. Another example of poetic form. Yes, thank you. Your answers are correct. So I believe that you really understood the topic that we have been discussed last Friday. Now, let us use your energy and your intelligence to our game for today with Teacher Nove.
Okay, class, before we proceed to our discussion in this morning, let us have a game. Do you want the game, class? Okay, good. But before that, let us divide the class into 3 groups. And now, I want you to look and get the strips of paper under your chair. Okay, do you have your strips of paper now? Good. So, who gets red colors? Raise your hand. How about blue? Raise your hand. have designated area to stay. The first group who can form a circle will automatically receive 50 points. And now, you may now proceed to your respected area without making a noise. Okay. Class, are you excited to do the game? Good. Listen first to my instruction for this game so that all of you will be guided. And this game is what we call 4 pigs, 1 word. And I think most of you are familiar with this game. And now what are you going to do is guess the picture that we will show in the screen. The group who can raise their band paper first will receive 100 points and additional 100 points for the correct answer. Is that clear, class? Okay, thank you so much. Shall we start? Okay, good. Now, get yourself ready. So here is the first picture. Okay, red team. Yes, what is your answer? Yes, your answer is love. Okay, let's see if your answer is correct. Red team got the correct answer. Red team, you got 200 points. Now, blue and yellow team, please be alert. Let's proceed now to the next picture. Okay. Yes, blue team. Yes, your answer. Oh, your answer is couple. Let's see if your answer is correct. Yes, blue team, your answer is correct. You've got 200 points. Congratulations. Now let's proceed to another picture. Yes, yellow team, what is your answer? Yes, your answer is poem. Let's see if your answer is correct. Yellow team got the correct answer. It's a poem. Now you've got 200 points. And I think most of you get 200 points now. So now let us proceed to the next picture. Yes, red team. What is your answer? Yes, your answer is William Shakespeare. Let's see if your answer is correct. Red team, you've got the correct answer. 200 points for red team. Congratulations. And for the last one, please answer it. Okay, I think blue team raised their bond paper first. Yes, blue team, what is your answer? Sonnet. Okay, let's check if your answer is correct. Blue team got the correct answer. You've got 200 points. Okay, congratulations to all of you. I want to, let's have a nice clap to all of you. Okay, thank you so much. And I think Teacher Ting will continue to ask questions regarding to our activity for today. So now I will give the floor to Teacher Ting.
Now, class, kindly arrange your chairs by team. And let's give clap to everyone. Wow! Class, are you having fun? How was the activity? Yes, Miss. What is your name? Miss O. Yes? Oh, it is challenging and fun. Wow, you obviously like the game since you are having fun. Now, what have you observed in our activity for today? Yes, Mister, what is your name? Mr. Castillo. Yes, very good. It is related to Love. Last question. What do you think is our topic for today? Yes, Miss Beautiful. What is your name? Miss Maka. Can you please stand? Okay, very good. You have the point. Your answer is correct. Our topic for today is all about Sonnet 116, Let Me Not to the Marriage of True Minds by William Shakespeare. And that will be discussed by my partner, Teacher Nove.
Okay, class, the activity that we have done earlier is connected to our discussion for this morning. So our topic for today is all about Sonnet 116, Let Me Not to the Marriage of True Minds by William Shakespeare. But before that, let us know first our goals in this lesson, which are written in our objectives. And I want everybody to please read our objectives. Okay, thank you so much for reading it, class. I hope that we will achieve our objectives for today. So in order to achieve it, cooperation and listening must be observed. Is that okay with you, class? Okay, thank you so much. So now, I will give the floor to Teacher Ting.
Okay, this time, let us unlock the difficult words that could be found in the poem for you and for everyone to understand it when you are going to read it. Okay? Okay, very good. I have here strips of paper containing jumbled letters and its meaning. What you are going to do is to arrange it and write it on the bond paper. I have here bond papers and markers, and I will distribute it to each team. Okay. The group who can finish and erase their bond paper first will receive 100 points and additional 100 points for every correct answer. Are my instructions clear? Okay, very good. Are you ready? Yes, ready? Ready. Okay, number 1. Here is the jumbled letters. A hindrance or obstruction in doing something. What? It is hard? No, it's okay. Just try to read the meaning and analyze it. I know you will get the answer. Okay, write it in your bond paper. Yes. Okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2, yes, red team! The group who raised their bond paper first, plus 100. What is your answer? What? Pediments? No, pediments is not the correct answer. How about the other group? Yes, yellow team. What is your answer? Impediments. Impediments is correct. You have 100 points since you have the correct answer, and plus 100 points for the red team since you are the first group who raised your bond paper first. By the way, class, do not forget to write your scores or your points in your bond paper, okay? Okay. Number 2. A violent windy storm. Yes, yellow team. What is your answer? Typhoon. No, typhoon is not the correct answer. But don't worry, yellow team. You have 100 points because you raised your bond paper first. Okay. Another group. Yes, red team. What is your answer? Tempests. Tempest is Correct. Very good. Red team, you have 100 points also. Next. A short-handled farming tool with a semicircular blade used for cutting grain, looping, or trimming. Yes, we have blue team plus 100 points. What is your answer? Sickle. Sickle is correct. You have 200 points in total. Very good. Another one is death, destruction, or some other terrible fate. Yes, red team, what is your answer? Doom. Wow, very good. You got it right. Doom is the correct answer. Last one. A change or cause to change in character or composition, typically in a comparative small but significant way. Yes, yellow team, what is your answer? Alters. Alters is correct.
And now, class, are you ready to know the Sonnet 116 written by William Shakespeare? Good! But before that, I have a trivia of you about William Shakespeare. Did you know that William Shakespeare is widely regarded as the greatest writer in English language? And also, he is credited by the Oxford English Dictionary with the introduction of nearly 3,000 words to the English language. See how William Shakespeare is very impressive and amazing. And now, let us define sonnet. Sonnet, from Italian word sonetto, which means a little sound or song. So the sonnet is a 14-line poem written in a iambic pentameter. And I guess we can now proceed to read the poem. And now, I will give you a copy of a poem and I want you to read it silently and analyze each line. Because afterwards, we will going to have a question and answer portion. Are you ready, class? Okay, now here is your copy.
Okay, class, do you like the poem? Wow, did you understand the whole poem? Wow, very good. Now, let us check if you really understood the poem. This time, I want you to assign numbers to your group members. Okay, are you done? Yes. Listen first to my instructions so that all of us will be guided. I will call a number, then if that number belongs to that student, he or she will stand up in their area. I will pick a question here from the class, and the representative of the group will answer the question. To those who can raise their flag first can have the opportunity to answer the question. Take note, class. Every correct answer is equivalent to 100 points. Are my instructions clear? Good. Do you have any questions? None so far. Now, let's start the game. Let me call on number 5. All number 5, please stand. At the count of 3, those who can raise their flag first can have the opportunity to answer the question. Ready? Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go! Yes, yellow team! Here's your question. What does the poet of the sonnet define true love? Representative of the yellow team, you will be the one to answer the question. Again, what does the poet of the sonnet define true love? Yes, very good. Very well said. You have the point. Loving your partner with all her flaws and even her soul. Because that's what true love is. Despite of your weaknesses, flaws, or even those disadvantages of yours will be accepted and loved. Very good. Next, all number 1, please stand. Again, at the count of 3, those who can raise their flag can have the opportunity to answer the question. There we go. In 3, 2, 1, go! Yes, blue team! Yes, you will be the one to answer the question. And here is your question. Let me pick. Okay. The question is, what is the theme of the sonnet? Yes, very good. The theme of the sonnet is about love. Blue team, you have 100 points. Next, let me have number 3. Please stand. In 3, 2, 1, go! Yes, red team! Here's your question, the last question. What are the literary devices used in the sonnet? Yes, you really identified the literary device used in the sonnet, and those are personification, alliteration, and metaphor. Very good. Now, let us discuss the line in each poem, and that will be discussed by Teacher Nove.
Okay, class, the same what we have in our first activity. I want you to choose another representative that will proceed to our second round question. So in here, you will give your analysis in each line of the poem because it is the best way to analyze Shakespeare's sonnet by examining them one by one or line by line. So now, if you can answer correctly, you will receive automatically 100 points and also additional 100 points for the representative of your group. Is that okay with you, class? Yes. Are my instructions clear? Okay, thank you. So now, let's proceed to our proper discussion. So my question is, in line 1 and 2, what do you think is the meaning of the marriage of true minds and admit impediments? Love is not love. Yes, Alisa from Red Team. Okay, your answer is correct. You've got 200 points. So, in this line, Shakespeare uses the metaphor of marriage to compare it to real or true love. He is saying that there is no reason why two people who truly love should not be together. Perhaps he is speaking about his feelings for the unknown young man for whom the sonnet is written. And did you know that Shakespeare is unhappily married to his wife Anne Hathaway, and that is why he is rationalizing his feelings for the young man by stating there was no reason even if one is already married. The two people who are truly or deeply in love should not be together. And also, Shakespeare is continuing with his thought that true love will conquer all. Yes, indeed. So, do you understand? Okay. I think we can now proceed to our next line, to the next line. Okay. And now, class, in line 3 and 4, what do you think is the meaning of which alters when it alteration find and or bends with the remover to remove it? Yes, Miss Ariana from Yellow Team. What is your answer, Miss Ariana? Okay, thank you so much, Miss Ariana. You've got 200 points. So now, class, in these lines, the speaker is telling the reader that if love changes, it is not truly love. So it is infatuation, because love is a principle and it will never be changed. Because if it changes, or if someone tries to remove it, nothing will change it. So love does not stop just because something is altered. So, as cliche as it sounds, real love, true love will last forever. Okay, understood? Yes, okay, thank you so much for responding. So now, we can now proceed to the next line. So in line 5 and 6, what do you think is the meaning of "oh no"? It is an ever-fixed mark and that looks on tempest and is never shaken. Yes, from Blue Team, Mr. Maxwell, what is your answer? Thank you so much, Mr. Maxwell. You can now sit down and your answer is correct. You've got 200 points for today. So now, Shakespeare tells his readers that love is something that does not shift, move, or change. It is constant in the same place. And it can weather even the most harrowing of storms or tempests and is never shaken. So let alone defeated, he says. While weak, it can be argued here that Shakespeare decides to personify love since it is something that is intangible and not something that can be defeated by something tangible, such a storm. So, did you understand it? Okay, I guess Mr. Maxwell get it too. Thank you so much. So now, we can now proceed to line 7 and 8. My last part. So now, class, what do you think is the meaning of "it is the start to every wandering bar, whose words unknown, although his height be taken"? Yes, Yellow Team, Mr. Chandler. Yes, Mr. Chandler, you can now speak. Mr. Chandler, you've got the correct answer. Okay, so you have 200 points, Mr. Chandler. So, to Shakespeare class, love is the star that guides every bark or ship on the water, and while it is priceless, it can be measured. So these two lines are very interesting and worth noting. So Shakespeare concedes that love's worth is not known, but he says it can be measured. How he neglects to tell his reader, but perhaps he is assuming that reader will understand the different ways in which one can measure love. Through what? Time and actions. Yes. And also take note, class, that Shakespeare uses the metaphor of the North Star to discuss. Yes, Miss Ariana, I think you have an idea. Yes, it to discuss love. Okay, Miss Ariana, you really understood our topic for today. So class, let us have a round of applause to Miss Ariana. Okay, so now I will give the time to Teacher Tin to continue asking you a question in each line and to discuss it also. So now I will give the floor to Teacher Tin.
Okay, are you still there? Yes, still listening? Okay, very good. In the same group, let's continue the discussion in each line of the poem. Okay, representative, in your own insight, what is the explanation of the 9th and 10th line? Love's not times full, the rosy lips and cheeks, within his bending sickles, come. Yes, Miss Representative in blue team? Okay, very good. Very well said. You got 200 points. In the line, love's not times full, the rosy lips and cheeks, the author is personifying time as a person, specifically death. He is saying that love is not so full of time. Once rosy lips and cheeks means beauty will certainly pale at the age of time. And the line, his bending sickles compass, the author's diction is very important here, particularly with his use of the word sickle. So now, who is the person with whom the sickle is most greatly associated? Yes. Yes, very good. It is death. We assured that death will certainly come, but the love will not stop. It may kill the lover, but the love itself will still remain and will not change. It means it is eternal. See? Love is very powerful because whatever happens, love is still remain and never changes. Do you understand? Okay, very good questions. None so far. Now let's proceed to the next line. I am requesting you to please read the lines 11 and 12. Okay, thank you. Question. What does altars mean? Yes, mister. What is your name? Mr. Guile. Okay, very good. Your answer is correct. Altars means the change or cause to change in character. Now, what do you think is the meaning in the lines 11 and 12 in the poem? Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. Yes, Mr. Representative in the red team. Okay, very good, thank you. In this line, the author is simply stating here that love does not change over the course of time. Do you agree? Yes, very good. Of course, if it is really love, it will never changes. As you can see, our parents. For how many years? They stayed together, right? Do you agree with me? Okay, very good. True love never fades and it will never changes but bears it out even the edge of doom. Means it will still continue even after the world has ended. And this refer in the line the edge of doom. Right, class? Have you noticed in the wedding vows, what does the lover say? Yes, very good. It says, "Till death do us part," and that's what the author means, that love never changes but continues until their last breath. Very good. You really understand the lines 11 and 12. Very good. Now, in the last two lines, what does the author mean by the 13th line? "If this be error upon me prove," and 14th line, "I never read, nor no man ever loved." Yes! Yellow team! Okay, Miss Representative, kindly answer the question. Okay, very good. Very well said. In this part of the Sonnet 116, the author is telling his reader that if someone proves that he is wrong about love, then he never wrote the following words, "and no man ever loved." He is conveying here that if his words are untrue, nothing else would exist. The words he just wrote here would have never been written, and no man would have never loved before. The author is very adamant about this because his thought of words that's what strengthened the sonnet itself. The speaker and the poet himself are convinced that love is real, love is true, and love is everlasting. So therefore, the line 13 and 14 assert just how truly the author believes that love is everlasting and conquers all. Very good. Questions about the lines? Nothing? None so far? Okay, very good. So do you understand the poem? Okay, very good. Now, to wrap it up, the Sonnet 116, "Let Me Not to the Marriage of True Minds" by William Shakespeare is ruminating on love. He says that love never changes, and if it does, and if it changes, means it is not true love, or it is not real love in the first place. He even compares love to a star that is always seen and never changing. It is real and permanent, right? Yes, very good. Even though the people may change as time passes, as time goes by, but their love to each other will never changes and will still remain. So, the author closes the poem by saying that no man has ever truly loved before if he is wrong about this, or if he is wrong about the poem that he wrote. Okay? Do you understand? Questions? None so far? Very good. Now, since you understand the poem and you don't have any questions or clarification about Sonnet 116, let me give
Thank
the
you
floor
so much,
to
Teacher Ting,
Nothing.
for ending the sonnet. So now, I believe that you already understood the sonnet. So this time, to make sure that you really understood the sonnet, I want you to look around. What have you seen, especially in the corners of your classroom? Yes, Mr. Maxwell, you're right. There is a heart shape. So I want you to get the heart shape. Okay, at the back of the heart shape is your task. Have you seen your task now? Okay, thank you so much. So now, who got the singers? Yes, yellow team is the singers. How about the painters? Yes, red team, you are the painters. And obviously, the blue team is the actor and actresses. So now, okay. Please don't forget to follow the written instruction as well as the rubrics so that all of you will be guided on what you are going to do. Understood? Okay. Remember class, I will only give 5 minutes to do the task. Do you understand? Okay. Do you have any questions, clarifications? None so far. Okay, good. You can now proceed to the task.
Okay, very good. I saw that you are having fun with our activity for today. Now, I want you to arrange your chairs by teams. Okay, thank you. Now, let's give a nice clap to everybody. N-I-C-E, N-I-C-E, nice, 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 very good. Congratulations to everyone. Now, I have an opinionated to everyone, and everyone can answer this question. You will only raise your hand if you want to answer. Okay, got it? Yes, very good. Now, first question. When can you say that love is true? Yes, Mr. Guile? Okay, very good. Very well said. We can say that love is true when beauty does not matter and when love never changes or fade. Very good, Mr. Guy. You may now take your seat. Next, how does love in the sonnet illustrated? Yes, Miss Zulima. Okay, very good. Very well said, Miss Zulima. Again, from the poem in the 7th line, love is being compared to what? Yes, to star, where it guides the ship on the water of its destination. And the star that is represented there is constant and will never changes. It means that love is constant as well. That even after how many years will pass by, love will still remain and will never changes nor fade. Very good class. Now, last question. In this generation, in this era, have you seen that love in this modern world? Yes. What is your name? Yes, Mr. Roman. Okay, very good. You are right. Class, as you observe, in this generation, most of the teenagers are eager to have a relationship. Do you agree? Yes. And we all know that it is not a good mindset. Why? Because there is no such love when the relationship is being rushed. Am I right? Yes. That's true. Now, your answers are all correct. So I believe that you already understood the poem. Right? Yes. Now, are you ready to take the test? Yes, that's good. Now, you may now go to your respective seats and kindly get 1/2 crosswise and answer the following questions. Questions? Any clarifications? You don't need to copy the questions. You have to write the answers only. Yes. Okay. Yes, thank you.
You can submit your paper to us later after our discussion. So now, class, for your assignment for today, I want you to make or create your own sonnet poem. And you will write it on a long bond paper and pass it tomorrow. Understood? Okay, thank you. I hope that you will submit it tomorrow. So I think that will be all. Let's call it a day.
Okay, Miss Secretary, can I have the list of students now? Okay, yes, thank you. And students, can they pass your papers, the test that you have taken earlier? Yes, okay. Thank you, class.
Okay, I think that would be all. Let's call it a day. Okay, goodbye, class.
Goodbye, everyone.
God bless us all. See you tomorrow morning.
Thank you, class. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for your participation. Thank you.